everyone. So, I thought we would sit and discuss Vampire Diaries and how it just broke my heart into a million pieces. So, um, they had their series finale, so there's no more Vampire Diaries. It was, it, we knew it was coming, but I don't think any of us really prepared for it. Not the way we should have. And we knew there was going to be deaths. Deaths happen in the series finales, sometimes even just finales. But I was not prepared for it. First of all, Enzo dying. Why? Why did he have to die? I guess to make Bonnie stronger, or seem like she was stronger, but that was all unnecessary. I don't think he needed to die. It was that was too much. That tugged on my heartstrings for days. It was too much. And then for Stefan to be made human, because Enzo, he was gonna take the cure, but Bonnie gave it to Stefan after Stefan killed Enzo. So yeah, um, I didn't like Stefan becoming human either, because it was dreadful. It was dreading. It was dreadful. It was, you knew something was really working up to something big. Well, then of course Catherine came back, which I loved Catherine as a character. She was pretty awesome. She was badass. I liked her way better than I liked Elena. To be honest, I didn't even like Elena. I never liked Elena. When she was a whiny crybaby teenager, I didn't like Elena. She was a whiny crybaby adult. I didn't like Elena. When she went to college, I didn't like Elena. I never liked Elena. When she got with Damon, I hated Elena, and Elena became my enemy. Yes, yes, that's right. My enemy. She was my enemy. She still is. I can't stand her. Now, Caroline. What do I think of Caroline? I thought Caroline should have been with Klaus. Now, is this an opening for her to go get back with Klaus? Maybe on the originals? I don't know. I don't like the originals. I love Klaus, but I don't like the originals, so I would never know if she did. But at the end, at the very end, she got a letter type check from Klaus. So there's always that possibility. Um, let's see, Bonnie, Bonnie, she showed her strength in the end. She was able to, Catherine had Matt's sister. I think it was Vicky. Haven't seen her in many years, but had her ring the bell 13 times so as the hellfire would come loose and destroy the town, which is what they were all fighting against. They were fighting, Catherine. Catherine was now technically Queen of Hell, and so she had, a little bit more going for her, I guess. So she came back to destroy Damon and Stefan. Actually, really, she came back to destroy the town. I don't think it would have technically destroyed Damon and Stefan if Damon and Stefan would have just bamboozled their way out of town, which they had. But anyway, so Rick and Caroline got the girls and and left with Bonnie. So they were all safe, but then Bonnie went back so that she could do the spell which stopped the hellfire. But what the hellfire actually did was it went through tunnels. She stopped it and then sent it back up into the bell. The sad part is the plan was that Damon was going to sacrifice himself and hold Catherine so that the hellfire hit her so that she could never come back again. So um, then he actually, what's the word for it? Compelled He compelled Stefan. Stefan said, "Let me do it. I'm human." Blah blah blah. So Damon was like, "Oh, you're human. That's right." So he compelled him to leave and not come back. Well, he did not take in mind that Stefan is pretty smart, and he used vervain in his blood. Came back, put his blood into Damon so Damon couldn't move because the vervain makes him not be able to do anything. And then he is the one that died with Catherine, which in a way I guess makes sense because Catherine was his his soulmate, so to speak. It's supposed to be, the doppelgangers followed each other around or whatever. It was Catherine and Stefan, and then when Catherine was no longer in the picture, um, Elena found Stefan. She was Catherine's doppelganger. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah, very sad. Cried. I cried my eyes out over that. Thank you, creators of Vampire Diaries. That made me so angry. I was so upset that he died. There was no reason for it. And then Elena, of course, Bonnie. Bonnie had figured out how to reverse the spell that the creeper guy had put on him, and she woke up and she was going to medical school now, and her and Damon were together. I really don't like them two together. I don't like them two together. I always wanted Bonnie and Damon to get together, but then Bonnie got with Enzo, and I just loved Enzo so much. So I was like, okay, I can accept that. And then when Enzo died, there was still that glimmer of hope. Well, maybe Damon and Bonnie will get together, but no, they brought Elena back for the finale. I think they should have let her just stay dead. Or sleep. Stay asleep. Stay asleep, Elena. I don't know. I was not happy with that. But, so anyway, um, yeah, it was very disappointing. Let's see, what else was there to talk about? It was actually sort of, with the exception of Stefan, it was very anticlimactic. I don't know. I wasn't overly impressed. I really thought it would have more of a, I don't know. I thought it would be a little bit more drawn out, maybe, where it was intense, but you kind of guessed everything that was going to happen, which I guess is normal if you are a fan of a show, are obsessed with it, that you would know. I don't know. But I mean, Damon's alive, and I love Damon. He's my favorite, so he survived it all. He survived the Vampire Diaries apocalypse known as Catherine. So Bonnie's off to Africa and wherever in the hell else she decided to go, but she said she was going to go travel the world. Um, Caroline and Caroline and Rick opened a school for gifted kids, like their kids, and that's what she received the check from Klaus for. He made a big donation, which is pretty awesome. He's so sexy. Klaus is sexy. I was so upset when they didn't get together. She really belonged with Klaus. But then again, I do like her with Stefan. I liked her with Stefan. Stefan is a good guy, but I don't know. I think I preferred her with Klaus because Klaus is badass. I mean, Stefan has his badass moments, but usually his badass moments are when he turns off his humanity, and they're all badass at that point because they really just don't care about anything or anybody. I don't know. What do you think about what happened on Vampire Diaries? Was it what you wanted to happen? Was it, well, I hope nobody wanted Stefan to die. Or Enzo. I loved He, I, I have to say though, let me tell you, I watched the special and I was highly disappointed when in the real Enzo, the real guy, didn't have an accent. My daughter said I'm too vested in the characters and the actors, so I try not to let that go. But if I ever met him, I'd be like, yo, you can only talk to me in your Enzo voice. Kind of like use your inside voice. His is use your Enzo voice. So, yeah, that would be it. But I'm hoping this is what I want to happen. I want Damon on another show. And it has to be a vampire show because I'm telling you that Ian Somerhalder it looks like he's a vampire. He has that beautiful, rustic, gorgeous face that just screams, I am not mortal. Stefan, not so much. So maybe that's why he died. I don't know. But Damon definitely has the I'm immortal look. So does Klaus. I like that. So, but anyway, let me know what you think and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.